ladies and gentlemen, episode 101.
Top 5 scary things that can happen to a seller.
Drop that beat.
Takedown lurking, Vero in the night. Return search creeping, gave us a fright. Oversell stock, ghost in the room. Shipping delay like impending doom. Spooky Q4, better hold tight. Bundle that hustle, fight the fright. Flip through fear, don't let go. Seller Club fam, we run the show.
So, is the game that Glen's trying to scare us?
This the real one, the real deal. Hustle strong, that's how we feel. Through the fear, we still prevail. Seller Club podcast never fails. So,
What's up, everybody? New season, 101 episode. Should we call this a new season?
It's a long season.
It's a long season.
I mean, I don't know. We don't really do it in seasons because we go year round.
Yeah. It's more like a new
We're turning a new leaf. It's a new chapter.
three
Yeah.
figures.
It's a new century.
Yeah,
New century.
exactly.
I like that. Yeah. It's a new century.
So we
So-
are officially changing this to the Yinka Fan Club podcast, right?
Yeah.
Changing the
Or-
whole name.
Yeah. That, yeah, we actually need to have a deep dive, sit down with Inca.
We
That'd be fun.
should.
I don't know.
We
I've
should.
seen the guy so many times this year. I should have brought a recording device.
Did we not talk to him at Open?
We did. I did.
We did. Glen
But,
did.
like,
Glen did. Yeah, but it
On
was
the
like,
air. Yeah,
we did.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
But it
yeah, I
was
heard
like-
that. Yeah.
But it was like 20 minutes. Yeah, we need like a
Full hour.
like a Joe Rogan 3 hours sit
3
down with the guy.
We could definitely talk to Yinka for 3 hours.
100%.
It's just,
These
would he
stories
give
are
us
so funny,
3
too.
hours of his time? I know. He's so
One
fun.
of the cool stories. Let's start with this. He bought a car and he returned it on eBay.
What? Oh my gosh.
So
I think
it was
I'm
like
too
a
Midwestern for that. I would just be like,
Yeah,
never
no.
mind. It's
No,
fine. I'll
100%.
just
It was
keep
like
it.
it was like a defective. Like there was a defect that should have been covered by like their policy or
my
something like that.
gosh.
They didn't. And I was like asking him like, "Yo, what do you do?" And it was like some nice car too. It wasn't like And he's like, I sent him a long message like, "Look, I'm a lawyer and we can do this 2 ways."
That is
You take
a
the
great,
car.
a great card to play.
So that's
By the
yeah.
way,
So
I'm an
like that's one
attorney.
story. I was like, and he just said it like nothing. I'm like, bro, like that's an eBay podcast story. Like a seller turned into a buyer, and then now item not as described.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
INAD to end all INADs.
A real INAD files.
Super yikes.
So
Well, it sounds like he did the right thing because something was not
Yeah,
right with that
it's
purchase.
fishy.
But yeah,
so yeah, 101. What have you
we're
guys
not.
been up
Yeah,
to?
we're not actually talking about Yinka the whole episode, but
No, not quite. Just a few
we'll
minutes.
tip our hat to him here at the
Yeah,
beginning.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's just do a 2-minute go round. We're what end of the first month of Q4 already.
Yeah.
Let's do like a 1-minute rundown on how it has been.
1 minute.
Yeah, just 1 minute, right? Like I know this could be an hour long already, but let's start with Glenn. How's your first month of Q4 been?
Everything's been great. I feel like I've been improving my inventory. I let a lot of like bad stuff go. A lot of clearance buys.
Release
that-
it. Just release.
I know. They just.
So you're saying you pick up bad stuff too?
Did
I did. You know,
Okay.
there was some stuff that
not anymore.
I just didn't really feel as confident as. You know what changed was because of the supplier change. So stuff that I thought was good from previously or
So now
previous
it just,
supplier,
it just got better.
it got
Your,
better.
your stuff is getting better.
So I was like, you know what? I have to sell this stuff so I can reinvest into the better stuff.
Oh, that's such a good line.
Yeah.
That's a topic right there. A lot of sellers always measure their expertise or their skill based on the before buys, but you don't realize that over time you evolve and you become better, or maybe just change, like you said, like your supplier has changed.
Yeah.
And for the better. So
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
since that changed, I was like, well, I just gotta keep moving some of this stuff.
So
to get
you're
the
moving
capital.
on.
Yeah, moving on, improving the inventory, going from there. Now, there's 2 things. Number 1, I'm almost there to have more sold than listed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I'm getting there. I'm like,
that's the power of multi-quantity.
yeah, I like that. I'm like
That's-
20 something.
I like that.
Yeah. The second thing is, like you guys have always said, now we got to get to that point where we have to combine orders and requests and stuff, because now with the hats, people are like, okay, I really like 5 of them. What can I do? And I'm like, oh man, like so of course I make a listing.
Yeah.
And then one guy was like, I can't find this listing. And I shared him like 4 different links, and he's like, it's not working. And I'm like,
You
whether
shared
it
him
is,
4
it's
different
not.
URL addresses
I-
because you can't actually send clickable links.
Oh, I know, exactly.
This
I
isn't
just
our
copy and
pet
paste.
peeve or anything.
I know.
Yeah.
Copy
Wow.
and paste it. No. And another guy was like, I like 5 hats. And then I sent him the link. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll probably order it tomorrow. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he
And
probably
it leaves
won't.
it hanging there, right?
Yeah. 2 days later, he's like, I want 8 hats instead of 5. So I added the 3, and then he bought it right away.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, cool.
Okay,
So
okay,
now we're
okay.
getting somewhere.
Yeah. So
But-
for
Against
everybody,
all
that's
odds.
listening,
I
for
know.
everybody that's listening, just so you know, Cellar Club Podcast is lobbying hard for this feature.
So hard.
Just so you know, there's a lot of behind the scenes work that we are doing, that we are talking to as many people as we can, eBay internally, because of this feature. This is not just a you problem. This is an our problem too.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you sell, the more you do that. And so Glen's experiencing it now. But also too, though, I always still say, and caveat to this, it's still always worth it to do that. Right, Glen?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Whether they
It's
follow
worth it
through or
to
not.
try.
Yeah,
Right.
to try.
Shoot your shot for sure.
Dude, that's pretty good, though. That's so you just bundled and bundled more.
Bundled and bundled more, and then I gave them a free shipping or did something, to try to sweeten the deal.
Dude, like, at that point, I would have said, like, buy 10, I'd give you one more.
Oh,
Buy
buy
10
one get
plus
one
one.
free. Buy 9
10,
get one
10
free.
plus 1. 10 plus 1.
I
That's
have
a
to
good
use that
deal.
next time.
That's
Yeah,
11.
Yeah.
That's
So,
11.
For those of you who are, you know how much I love to do public math, right?
yeah. So that-
Public out loud
So that's good.
calculations.
That's good. I have a solution for that.
Okay.
We're supposed to be only talking 1 minute, but we got this.
Yeah, I'm like Glen's minute has been going on because we keep interrupting it.
You should have a standing listing that you just put, like, bundle of 5, bundle of 3, bundle of, and then you just edit it as soon as you send it to the buyer. That way you don't have to create it all the time. Right? And if somebody accidentally buys it, you just respond like, which 5 do you want?
Yeah. Take a look at the entire store. Pick your
Right?
5.
So
Right.
that's like 5 fitted hats, 10 fitted hats, 10 plus 1. Like, holiday season is here. We gotta be creative.
Yeah.
And average order value gotta go up. So, anything else, Glenn? Because that was your minute.
I know. My minute's gone. Okay. No, I'm good. Kenny,
You're good.
Anna, who's next?
Anna, go ahead.
Sure. So yeah, my first month of Q4 has been fantastic. It has outpaced all of the other months of this year and all of the months of last year. So best month in 2 years, basically,
That's pretty good.
which is great. But I will say, kind of along the lines of what Glenn was saying earlier, I am aggressively, selling stuff. I'm not doing any more super steep sales until the very end of the year, like the last week or so of the year. I'm doing like a big sale, but I'm having everything on sale at different,
Right.
levels still, like through November and December. But my last like huge sale of the year really is happening right now and is wrapping up. And I'm just trying to move stuff, even if, that means some of my newer, even really good stuff is maybe not making as much profit. I'm trying to do volume right now so that I can be ready for sourcing in the rest of Q4 and early Q5, I'll say. But, some of it is like I'm still making really good profit on everything. Some things I'm letting go for less than I would like in general because
let it
of the
go.
velocity. Yeah. So that's fine. Like overall, big picture, it is going super well. And I have all my sales scheduled out through the end of the year, so I don't even have to think about it.
Wow, overachiever.
Yeah, and I can focus on listing and then sourcing whenever those opportunities come around.
All right, so let me just ask you this: is this the result that you were working on for the last 10 months?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I hadn't thought too much about my like markdown strategy, how that would play into all of it. But really, the goals that I had in mind for my store were like average sale price and overall my gross sales for the
Right.
year. And what was the other thing that I was really focusing on? Oh, just my value of my inventory, right? Like
Yeah,
how
growing the
much
value.
listed
Yep.
value. Yeah. So all of those are where I wanted them to be when I started this year, which is
That's
awesome.
perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. So I'm not squeezing out every single dollar, which is okay.
100%.
I don't need to be
You
that
don't have to.
stingy.
Yeah. Don't
But-
be the Grinch. Don't be
No,
the
it
Grinch.
all works together, and I do love giving people a great deal because I love getting a great deal. So
No, 100%.
it's great.
That's good. So, here's
Okay.
my 1 minute. I'm scraping all the crumbs that I'm finding down in our basement.
Okay.
I'm
Listed
meaning me and
crumbs?
JC.
We're
Well,
not- we're
our
not-
inventory
Oh, okay.
because unlisted inventory. So,
You're finding unlisted inventory?
yes, because golly, there
Things
was
happen.
Oh,
I'm
things happen
telling-
definitely.
No, I'm just kidding.
Definitely. And with the help of AI and some skills that we have acquired along the way, sometimes our mind or our eyes could deceive ourselves, marking them as the same item.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we already listed that, so you just throw it in the same box that what the other ones are listed on. And then now I'm just finding quantity of same stuff that we already have sold out on. You know, so it's
the
like
back stock.
right, it's the backsack that I didn't know I had.
Yeah.
So that has been, it's very like, I don't know, for some reason it's very draining doing that because it's the work that you
So
felt.
tedious.
Yeah, because you feel like you've done it already, but now you really didn't do it. So we're rolling in hot this Q4
Yeah.
with way more inventory than we've ever carried, which is good because it was kind of like a sourcing within our inventory that was not listed. To a point now that me and JC said, like, well, if you're doing this, let's just comb this with a
Just
fine
do it
tooth
all.
comb, like 100% labeled. So as we're going, we're labeling each listing using the custom SKU with locations, because we don't have time to look for locations, right? Because before it's like, oh, all jackets are there. Like, no, you
Not
gotta,
anymore.
not anymore. Because
Now there's some squirreled away over here
right,
and
because
some
there's
over
like
there. Yeah.
when there was only 2 racks, now there's 6 racks, you
Right.
know, and so
Totally.
so that's what we're doing. Sales have been doing good. I would say that we have almost listed the same amount of the sales that we've had this month, so which is good.
That's really good.
Really keeping your store level inventories high. So, no, I mean, that's been it. So it's very fulfilling work because you get to see your inventory grow, while not really spending money and just trying to
Yeah.
do that. So.
One quick note, speaking of very fulfilling work, thanks to everybody who listened to our 100th episode and came and bought our, what ended up being like $1 or $2, depending on how the coupon code was applied.
Still, right?
Yeah. So thanks for throwing a couple bucks at us to send you some really fun swag and merch mystery bundles. We're excitedly putting those together, probably if you're hearing this
Yep.
when it drops. If not, you probably already got it. So.
Yep.
But
No,
we
thank
had
you.
such a fun response from that, and yeah, all of it's from my store, so I get to personally respond to all those, and I just am so excited to see them come in, and I mean, they sold out, so thank you very much.
Oh, perfect. It sold out. Well,
Sold out.
so let's get right to it. I mean, pleasantries done. Let's get to the meat. Appetizers done. And to
If
this
that were an appetizer, which appetizer would it have been?
that would
Mozzarella
have
sticks?
been that would have been like a loaded
Bloomin' onion.
Huh?
A blooming
Bloomin'
onion.
onion.
Oh, or that loaded nachos, or some fries.
Some edamame, maybe.
Some what was that thing that you ordered when we were at Top Golf, Glen, that we just all ate your food? Is that fries?
It might have been like a fried pickle.
Like a
but
truffle
like
fry or
a-
something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
can
something
we
like
let
that.
it be fried pickles? Because that's my favorite.
Yeah, it might have been
something.
that.
Those were the
something
fried
like that.
pickles, and now we're moving on to the fill in the blank entree.
Yeah. Right. So Glenn, take over.
All right, so Hustle Hack style today. Top 5 worst things to happen to you, or scariest things to happen to you, spookiest things since we're in Halloween season to happen to an eBay seller during Q4. So you don't want any of these things in your
So watch out for
area.
this.
Exactly. Watch out for any of these
I'm
things.
just already creeped out.
Oh man, as you should be. Okay, so the first one, we're gonna go easy.
Okay.
And this one should be the obvious one. I didn't even really want to include it actually, because it is the worst thing that could happen to you, which is like getting terminated or things like that. Which, I mean, you have to really be doing some shady stuff
Yeah.
for eBay to
Like-
get after you.
like
your
banned.
your account
Yeah.
suspended and banned.
Yeah.
yeah, stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
that I think was too obvious. We can go a little bit deeper, and let's just say number 5 would be like counterfeit or Vero takedowns
Right.
during Q4.
Yeah.
And I felt like I needed to mention this one too because there's some things you don't really think about, some words that in your title could get some things taken down. Let's say you got a huge buy of something, and next thing you know, all your stuff's taken down. or
Right.
something.
You use the word Velcro or something like that, right?
Yeah. Oh, Kenny,
I was just
don't be using
thinking
these words right now on the
A,
podcast.
Hey, there's
Velcro
no
Lego
Vero
onesie.
podcast.
No, but we should make like a mega listing of all of the Vero terms.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right?
fun. That's funny. And I should in collaboration with eBay, we should list it and see if they catch it so fast. And the caveat is they can't suspend my account.
Right.
Not on
We gotta.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this podcast in your onesie, then don't use some of these terms.
So let's talk about the alternative terms. Instead of a onesie, call it an outfit
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a one piece.
One Piece.
Or-
I like One
Yeah,
Piece.
yeah. Or there's Gucci's big too. Gucci colorway.
Yeah. Gucci
Oh, you gotta be
color.
watch out. I've used it on
You
shoes.
gotta watch out.
I've used it on shoes. That shoe listing got taken down so fast.
Oh yeah.
But that's something to be mindful of though. Especially when there's like trends, right? Like Q4 trends could happen, and all of a sudden people start using words that are not related to the actual product just for like to bait views and traffic. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You
Now
know,
there's
it's not
some listings that I did get.
Flagged.
Yeah. Policy violations.
Oh.
And I told Kenny about these, and it's the same. Well, they're all jerseys. It's the same league. It's the same brand. I don't know why.
That league, man. That league. They already make so much money.
Yeah, but I don't know why they're going after these, because they're obviously the real deal. A lot of these even have the retail tags on them, so I don't know what they're trying to get from it. But
Yeah.
that
Well,
sucks. I mean,
because this is the bummer about how brands use Vero claims wrongly,
Yeah,
right? When
wrongly,
you're like,
yeah.
this is not an inauthentic item. You just
Yeah.
don't want me competing with you.
Yeah.
Like
or setting the price for your item or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like
No, that's what it is.
I've heard that
Yeah.
from other sellers too, that they can have something they literally bought from the brand's own retail store
Yeah.
with the receipt, and they're like, we don't care.
You can't. Yeah, you
It's
can't
like,
even. You
well-
can't even submit the receipt. It's not
Yeah,
even. It's
but-
not even. They won't even. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
But that's really just them using this policy wrong,
Yep.
Yeah.
and they shouldn't.
No, that's 100% true. So better watch out. So I think that's
That is scary.
You said
a
it's
scary
basic,
one.
but it is the most important thing too at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get to number 4, which again is also an easier one. But this is more for like after Q4, and that's when you usually get hit with like the returns.
Oh.
I think that just comes with the ball game. Now, if you're on a different platform that lets you return everything and anything, no matter of like what condition, you
Good
know
luck
which
to 'em,
platform.
because I'm already returning stuff.
At least no one's returning a car to you. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know what though? This is a great opportunity to plug eBay International Shipping because you never get returns if you ship with eBay International Shipping. As soon as it gets to the
we're not getting paid to do this. I'm just joking.
No, I don't care. I'll scream it from the rooftops because seriously, if your item gets safely to the U.S. hub,
Yep.
you know, at any point in the rest of the process, if something goes wrong, if it gets lost, if it gets damaged, if the buyer wants to return it, they actually might have the ability to return it, but it's not going to come back to you, and you're not going to have to issue a refund. So I prefer those to domestic sales anymore because it's a more secure sale. So if you've opted out of EIS, you should reconsider that for Q4.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's so easy, and it's like a great option
no
for buyers
returns.
to find your
Just
stuff.
the no returns alone.
Alone. I know.
That's
Anyway, not that you can avoid all returns that way, but I love it every time. And now on our orders page, like listings that have sold, there's a little icon. The EIS icon is there whenever you have a sale that's an international sale that's shipping through them, and I love to see that. And I count up how many See You Never Again packages am I packing up today. It's the best.
I wish there was a filter, huh? There should be a filter that we could.
I don't think there's a filter, but it's like it's a little icon, on the left side.
Yeah, it used to be you can filter the countries that the international you could because like that's how I determined 1 year I shipped 17% of my stuff internationally.
Wow.
Yeah, so that would be a cool feature. But
that would be cool.
Going back to returns though, we've already talked about this. So if you have a return sub 10%, you should be good.
Yeah.
We're still sub 10, right? We're still sub 10.
Oh, return rate?
Sub 5.
Oh, wait, let me check. I feel like I blew you guys out of the water on this one.
Yeah, you won.
But I don't remember what it was.
It was like 1 point something.
I'm going to find it.
I don't think we want to check this again.
We do want to check it.
I don't think we want to check
Yes,
this
we
again.
do.
No, we should.
Oh.
We should, because this
Glen
would be
doesn't want to.
no, this would be a benchmark for what's to come.
Oh, let's see. Where am I? What's
Where
my
are we going to again?
percentage? Yeah, where do we look for this?
It should be a store performance, right?
Oh,
A
performance.
seller level, is that it?
Seller level?
Yep, seller level. So you click performance and click seller level.
Oh, there we go. I was looking at service metrics, but that's
Oh,
not the same
no.
thing.
1.38. I was just gonna put it out there.
That's what yours is?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Smoking you. What about you, Glenn?
You already know mine's bad.
'Cause you said-
3.12.
Oh, sub 5.
It's almost pi.
Yeah.
3.14. Mine is 0.18.
Golly.
Oh,
You-
wait. No, I was looking at the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Sorry, I read. Oh, no, mine is 1.0. 1.0.
Not bad.
Sorry, for some reason I was looking at the late shipment rate, which is really, I don't know why. No, it's not. It's like
I'm just joking.
10th of a percent.
It should be 0.
It should be 0.
Late
But
shipment.
every once in a while, something doesn't get scanned on time. But yeah, my return rate is a clean, crisp 1%.
Yeah,
Clean and
yeah.
crispy.
So
So
think about
crispy.
it. Think about it. If you're planning to double your sales, just plan on doubling that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doubling the rate shouldn't double.
Well, I'm
It's a
saying because
percentage.
it's holiday. I'm saying because of holiday.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it will feel like it's gonna be more, right? Because like everybody, like the return shipment is so minute that you feel it, right? Like you feel that one package, like
That
I
one
shouldn't be-
extra.
yeah, right?
That's true. I
but-
feel like this is mitigated a little bit for me because of having more items than ever probably in my store that I have
Yeah,
no
so it's-
returns on.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I used to always accept returns on everything for any reason, and now I don't
you fight it.
because I have a business policy that says no returns.
Oh,
on,
like
no,
for buyers that are adamant saying that they would just claim it falsely. You
Yeah.
have to still because you don't have.
Oh
any
yeah,
choice.
you can still get an INET on anything.
Yeah,
but I never had a no returns policy before. until like this year. I was always like,
Glen
yep.
did have a no returns policy. Oh, you've always had returns before, right?
Yeah, I've always
Still
had
now.
returns. Yeah,
Still now?
even now.
So that's not bad with returns.
Yeah.
3%.
Mine's like half and half probably.
Yeah, because this is coming from like me and Anna's mostly probably no returns policy.
Not mostly.
Not mostly.
That's what I'm saying. I have some now that I have no returns, but most of mine do accept returns.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's
Is it-
really heavy or like new with tags.
Oh, yeah. So since mine's a lot most new with tags, I don't.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
like so, but no, I don't think, again, like sub 10%, we're fine.
So as long as they pay for shipping, then I'm
That's
fine with
yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
yeah,
I do
yeah.
have that on too for the
Yeah.
ones that are returned that can be returned. So we're not too scared of that one, I guess.
Yeah. They just what I guess wanted to add in too, though, that if you're doing like free shipping and free returns, things like that, I mean, that could really pile up against you. So those are some things to kind of watch out for when it comes to like returns after the holidays and things like that. But as far as like that other platform goes that lets you return anything and everything, I mean, that just goes crazy during the holiday time. I mean,
That
that's when I
other
was selling on there
platform.
like 7-8 years ago. I don't know what it is now, but they just let you do whatever you want. And it's-
Interesting.
You guys wanna hear some interesting numbers and data about returns?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. E-commerce or online sales return have increased 39.2%. So, average retail return rate is 24.5%. So, that's what I'm saying. Sub 5%, you're doing great. You're top 1%. You're top 25%.
I was just in a physical retail store recently, like a little boutique type of store. And I overheard somebody who is definitely younger than a millennial, which is what I am, saying, I just have to buy stuff in person. I have to try stuff on. I can't buy stuff online. And I'm doing that voice because that's literally how she said it. But I thought that's so interesting because especially with the ability to return anything for any reason, kind
Right,
of in a lot of retailers now, it's like people definitely use it as just like a try-on service, and I'll buy all of it and then keep what I want and return the rest. Like,
I've been guilty of going to the store, trying it on there, and if it fits me good, I go to online and buy.
eBay,
Yeah.
100%. I mean,
No,
I do that too.
I don't lowball people on eBay. I go to Poshmark and lowball people.
Yeah,
see, eBay sellers, I do you a favor.
I
The last
try
thing
to.
the last thing you want to see is the hustle be sending you a lowball offer.
Yeah. I try to do that when I have eBay gift cards. I'm like, let me go buy whatever I want from an eBay seller and support their business, you know? I mean, I shop on eBay a lot anyway, but definitely when I have a gift card, I'm like,
So-
what's something I was going to buy anyway? And
So
Go find it.
I think if you have high return rate, this will feel you good, make you feel better, right? So
it's not 40%.
So in 2024, consumers returned $362 billion in merchandise
Golly,
from online
Ned.
sales. That's only
Ugh.
online sales.
Yikes.
So if you're not 1% of that, you're good.
You're so good.
If you don't have 1% of $362 billion, you're good.
Yikes.
So we're contributing a little bit, but
So is the game that Glen's trying to scare us and we're deflecting all the fears? What's happening?
I don't know.
Well, these were easy ones.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
sending us. You're
Yeah.
throwing softballs.
These are the
here.
top 3.
Okay.
Those 5 total. So okay, here we go.
I'm not criticizing your choices of scary things. I'm just like, I
I
feel
want
like we're
scarier.
not
I want
accepting how
scarier.
scary these are. Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, number 3. Overselling, which this could happen a lot if your items aren't synced correctly with alternate platforms. So let's say if you're selling across, well, you know all the other platforms. We don't have to.
Yeah,
name
so
them.
don't sell on other platform.
So if you're
I
double
mean, I already do that.
selling an item, now you can't ship it out. Now here comes the penalties with eBay because you're now getting restricted and everything. So you don't
Cancel on
want
Poshmark, not on eBay.
Exactly. So overselling
Yeah.
can happen because obviously sales pick up during Q4.
Right.
And this is one of the bad things with the cross listing.
Yep.
You know, there's the good and bad that comes with everything, but this is one of the main ones that can really set you back for eBay.
That is definitely a scary thing to face during the holiday rush, right? Because everybody is kind of like on the edge, or like kind of just have a I need it now mentality during this moment. Or, they've planned this in their head, or they've put a spreadsheet on who they need to buy an item for. And all of a sudden, you're that person that they probably have been 2 or 3 cancellations already from a previous retailer. And now you cancel on them. So you're definitely going to hear from it. But yeah, that is a scary thing, and you definitely don't want a defect on your account for canceling orders.
Well, and even not having any of my stuff cross-listed anywhere, I've actually run into this recently because, and I don't know, I haven't investigated, but let me tell you what's happened. This has happened 3 times in the last 2 weeks where I went to pull something from my inventory and it wasn't there at all. And it either sold so long ago that it's beyond like 90 days and I can't find a record of it without digging through a bunch of my own spreadsheets, or I purged that item and somehow it was still listed on eBay. Now, because I did purge some stuff before I moved to my new space, but I'm telling you guys, I was like line by line, here's my spreadsheet, let me find it on my store and delist it one by one. Like, I don't know how even 3 things could have like fallen through the cracks of my process because it was a tight process.
This is when you use AI, aka ChatGPT,
and do what?
And this is what you do. Like, you download the stuff that you got rid of, and you download your active store listing and tell it to find it. If you can find it, it's still listed.
I don't have a list of the stuff I got rid of because I deleted it. So as I was delisting it, I was deleting it. Anyway.
So you're saying it's human error.
Either that or it's the G
spooky.
word. It's the G word. Yeah. Or there's a poltergeist in my listings.
It's the ghost.
So I'm not sure like why that happened because I try to be pretty freaking organized, and honestly during the busiest part of the year, like it is so important to go into this season organized, right? Like even just the other day I'm pulling like 90 things and it's like, okay, I have to know where every single one of these things are today, right? So anyway, that's why I try to have a really good system, but I think it's odd that happened like 3 items in 2 weeks. Like that's so many items for that to happen. Sure, that could happen every once in a blue moon, but that's what makes me think maybe something happened within my listings. But anyway, all that to say, for better or worse, I think this is fair. But I'm telling this story because I want to share how I handle that so as not to get a bunch of defects on my account. Right. Because, that's not good. That should not happen in anyone's store 3 times in 2 weeks. But every time that's happened, I just tell the buyer, like, hey, I'm so sorry. I can't actually fulfill this order. This item's no longer in my inventory. And my best guess is that it sold a long time ago and somehow the listing was mistakenly live. Mm-hmm. So I can either refund you and cancel your order right now, or I could send you something else from my store. Right. Let me know what you want me to do and I'll do it. And then the buyer is telling you, and I've had people take me up on finding something else in my store, and I've had people say, just cancel it. But then I have a clear conscience choosing the option of buyer asked to cancel.
Yep. Always.
Right? When I go and cancel that order, because I did give them another option and they declined it. Yeah. So that's a good way to be professional, to be transparent, but also not just say, oh, it was out of stock. Oh, it was out of stock.
Right. And one of the things that we do, we definitely do that. That's why we never really have anything out of stock, because it's always buyer asked to cancel, because we actually give an alternative product as well. So if it's, a jacket, I find another jacket on the same size, or 2 or different other stuff. Because at the end of the day, too, like, as much as you don't want to just get the defect, I'm thinking, I want to keep that money.
Yeah,
You know?
for
So,
sure.
like,
It's already a sale.
right. It's already a sale.
Yeah.
So our rule is we either, like buyers are not listening to this. I find my oldest product that I want to get rid of, and discount it heavily, and I'm still making money on that product, and I just delight the customer. So how the customer sees it is like, whoa, this is a better value than what he's canceled on me. But at the same time, it's like it's a win-win. Like you get rid
Yeah.
of an item that you want to, maybe you have a lot of, and sell-through is really low on that one. So always find an alternative when that happens. And
I do
never-
think
ahead.
this is a really scary one though, because
scary.
when you realize that, oh my gosh, I can't fulfill this order.
Yep.
A, bummer. B, what happened? Like, how did this actually happen, right? Even in spite of having really good systems. And C, I'm going to spend however much time it takes to make sure it's not just weirdly misplaced somewhere, which, again, because of my systems, it shouldn't be. But if it were, like, I'm going to find it. If it's in the wrong bin for some reason, I don't know how that would have happened. But, like, I feel
Yeah.
obligated to, like, turn my store upside down to try to find it before I tell them I really can't send it. So that is a scary situation to me. And I immediately just think about how much time am I about to waste on this,
Glenn, what do you do
Yeah.
when that happens to you?
I contact the buyer, and usually I get the buyer that just doesn't respond, and I'm just
Oh,
stuck there.
That's the worst. Right? And
What
then
would you
gotta
like to
ship
do
the
next?
product.
And
Yeah.
then there's just nothing. And I'm
Crickets.
like,
Yeah.
oh man. And
You're
I'm
like,
just
well,
there
turns out there's a
sitting.
problem with the buyer's shipping address anyway. So.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'm
like.
just
Well,
kidding.
like I can't contact the buyer, so I'm sure it's the wrong address.
It must be the wrong address. They can't confirm.
But to add on to what Anna was saying, so the funny thing is, this happened to me last week as well.
Oh no!
What's wrong with us, Glenn?
I know, and that
are
happened to the last time we
backslidden.
talked about this. It was already
And
like
this-
6-8 months ago, and it happened to us again.
And
What?
this is
Seriously?
This is happening to the people that have spreadsheet on all those things.
I know, and
Yeah.
I was like, "There's no way," because I saw the jersey on there, and I'm like, "It's not here." And then I'm like, "I know I didn't sell this anywhere else. Like, this is
Right.
It's like
You
one
know
of the-
what? This
the
happens
better
to me
ones.
too. I'm just joking.
And again, he's like, you know what? And so I was like, okay, let me go through the listings. Nothing there. I went through all the spreadsheets. It sold February of 2024.
Right? And you're like, how?
Wow. Yeah.
How?
So I called
Yeah.
eBay. I told them the situation.
What did they tell you?
Dude,
they agreed
you can
with
get
me.
a hold of eBay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's interesting. So it was double listed or something.
Yeah, they actually agreed with me. And they're saying
So maybe that is what happened to mine.
they're
did
like,
you
yeah,
have-
we see it here that it did sell. It's exact same title, exact same
Yeah.
photos.
and
It
then
sold
they,
over a year ago, and
Yeah,
they
it
don't know
is.
why it was there.
and they, yeah, because you could paper trail that when you don't get an email. Do you guys still get an email when you list something?
No.
Yeah, we do. That way, if we don't get that email, that means I didn't list it.
So
Hmm.
I have spreadsheets, right? And I like if mine had sold, I will find it in my previous sold spreadsheets.
But to
But-
prove that to the eBay
Oh, yeah.
personnel, they'll always like like you could get that person that would always blame you,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
I-
But
so I-
if you have that
Yeah, I
email,
don't-
then you could say like, hey, I never got an email and I never turned it off and I still have it. So that's how that's how we found out that some of the other stuff have been accidentally relisted because there was a ping. And at that point, it's like, who clicked the button?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, spooky.
Goblins.
Definitely.
There's
All right.
definitely a spooky.
Had to be goblins. All right.
We got
well,
2 left. Now this one's really spooky because you have no control over what happens. Number 2,
that's the worst.
shipping delays during Q4, especially when they need it for Christmas, they need it for a certain holiday, even birthdays around that time. Since there's so many packages going out, you have the lost packages, you have delayed scans, like Anna said too.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the updates are just not up. You have buyers that are like, "Hey, it's still showing that this hasn't moved," and you're like, "What can I do?" Like,
You're like,
I already
yes,
took
it hasn't.
yeah, like what do you want me to do from here? And so all of that we just have no control over, and it just happens every year. That's the way that it goes.
Yeah.
They try to USPS, UPS, FedEx, they do everything they can to
Right.
prepare, but there's just so many packages going out.
Consumers. I'm just joking.
Consumers be consuming, guys.
So
That's so true.
So, tip: over time, we have built templates that we have saved on our phones for all of this stuff, and a lot of it really has to do with just reassure, we'll follow up, because at the end of the day, that's what the customers want to hear. But there's no way of you, like, imagine me going to the post office like, hey, can you search for this? I'm like, not happening.
Would
right?
you share
Like,
your templates for 5 easy payments of $19.99?
Yeah, all you gotta do is subscribe to thehustlebeguru.com and
Hustle Be Guru. I love it.
right, subscribe to my course
HBG.
and you'll get a Bodo
hilarious.
list at the same time as well. I'm just joking.
A bogus list? What was that?
Yeah, bogus list. Yeah. List that I make up.
That's true, though. It is always, like, funny to me when buyers are like, expect you to personally have any agency in that situation at all. I'm like, well, I am not the mail carrier.
Yeah.
Or, like, what can
It's
I
like,
do?
can you talk to them who they handed it to? I'm like,
No,
like,
I cannot.
the dude don't even know who handed it to because it was a different state.
Sometimes, though, if it's just, delayed or whatever, like, we can both see what the tracking says. We can see, okay, it's not moving, something's going on. And it really has been like a long time.
Right.
I will advise them to open an item not received case because I'm like, well, number one, if you are going to end up returning this thing or whatever, or it gets lost and I end up having to claim it, right?
Yeah.
Then this is the official process for all of that.
Right.
And I don't know if there's any like internal movement that happens when you open a case like that goes, this package, something's going on with this package, we need to find it.
Yeah.
But if there is, that's the official channel, right? And it gives them something that they can do in a totally helpless situation, like you said, Glenn. Feels good to be able to do something about it. So I try to like tell buyers that like, hey, we're on the same team here. I want this thing to get to you.
Yeah.
The official process is to open this case. So if it's not there by X date, go ahead and open the case, and then we'll see if the tracking moves from the case getting opened.
It's the best we could do.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then you have to refund them until it comes.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
but
you
ahead.
can go ahead, and I think we're going the same way.
I know. I
If
want to hear you say it.
If you do that, then you could just, after 15 days, you can file a claim if you've used USPS. And I've heard so many people that have been successful with it. Go ahead.
Also, eBay just announced at the Winter Seller Check-In that in cases like that, where the item ends up arriving and you've already refunded the buyer, they will give you your money back because they don't want you to be out the item and the money. So
that was the announcement that everybody was cheering on.
But that's kind
Yeah.
of always been a thing, though, has it?
No,
No.
sometimes they never do. Yeah. It's like I've talked to a customer rep before. It says, "Oh, it's the cost of doing business."
and I had that in
What?
the last calendar year. Yeah, where they advised me to just reach out to the buyer on eBay and say, please pay me again. And I'm like, there isn't even a mechanism for that.
Yeah.
So this was like definitely a gaping hole in the process, and they fixed it.
Yeah.
So that's actually really great. But, it's still annoying if you have to refund them and then wait. But it's just those weird cases where every once in a while, those kind of edge cases where it's like, okay, we've waited and waited, and we went all through this process and all through the expected delivery times. We've done the item not received. We did all the things, and then it still ends up getting there. It's just super late, like,
Yeah,
for when that
will,
happens.
most of the time it will get there.
yeah. Yeah, I've almost never had something completely not show up and just be
Disappear, yeah.
completely lost, not get returned to me or get to the buyer. Like, usually it shows up somewhere.
Yeah.
I had to refund someone yesterday for this. I'm still waiting for the hat to get there, but
Well, if it gets there, you'll get your money back.
it's going all the way
eBay
to
told
Hawaii.
me so. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it to get there.
Are you
Yeah.
guys seeing lately the like little notices on eBay labels page that says like when different shipping services are experiencing difficulties or are slow or whatever?
Yeah, it's like on the top of the page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate knowing that, but I'm like, I'm still sending it.
I know. I appreciate knowing,
Yeah.
but the buyer doesn't care. Even
Yeah.
if
The
they
buyer
knew,
still thinks it's my personal
Well,
responsibility.
Exactly.
That's why I don't even look at it. It's like it don't matter.
You know what I've thought about?
Can we just screenshot it and send it to the buyer?
should.
That's me. I'm Mr. Screenshot.
Just
Anything,
FYI.
Where's my package? Click, screenshot, send.
Yeah. It annoys me a lot when buyers are like, just ask you. It's easier for them to ask you that question than to look at the tracking themselves for some
'cause
reason.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that shouldn't be the case. That's where we do need AI to be like, hey, here's the tracking update for you, since you
Yeah.
obviously can't look at it yourself for some reason. But I don't know. That always bothers me.
I'm gonna draft a template for that.
I'm just going to add a $5,000 white glove delivery service to each
Yeah.
of my listings. So I can
could
just
fly.
tell buyers, you could have paid the
Ooh.
$5,000 and I could have brought it to you in person.
That's actually smart because especially when you do a business policy, you
Yeah.
can create whatever you want.
Yeah.
Glenn, do you use business policy? You don't. Oh, I mean it's an unlock now because I just had somebody pay like $50 for 2-day air, and it was like $25 for me
With
to
your
2-day
discount.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
That is
right?
great.
And then I use it as a delight to the customer too. Cause like it's crazy, like the discount that we get through UPS
Yeah, it is.
today.
It's huge.
It's like I ship a shoe to California, and it was $25 2-day air.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I mean, like like in like in regular rates, because I've done it before, it's like 55.
In real life. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Without the massive discounts. No, seriously, eBay Labels has some really good negotiated rates. Like, it's
Yeah.
surprising.
So that's I think what you should do. So now I have a tier. Any free shipping service that I have, they can upgrade to 2-day air for like $29.99, and then overnight for $59.99. And most of the time, right, unless it's like over 3 pounds, I don't, that's expensive. But sub 3 pounds will always be under that, because it's the cool thing about it. It's not really like it was like one was like they mentioned that they included on that rate. It's like it's a big box. It's like 18 by 10 by 12, something like that, and that's kind of like flat rate. And as long as it's sub by, it's calculated by volume.
Yeah.
And if it's under that, it's always like it's super like, because like I had a jacket that was 4 pounds, and I was like, crap, like I didn't account this. And I think that rate that I clicked was everything under 5 pounds. So whether it was 2 pounds or 3 pounds, it would be the same price.
Got it.
So make sure you add that. It's Q4 already. I've had 3 people so far that took advantage of that.
Glenn, what's scarier than helplessness?
Oh, for number 2, there's one last one. Scary.
I'm really scared of this one.
I
Because
know.
helplessness is really scary.
This is more of like self-destruction of yourself.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
This is burnout because of no preparation
That's a good
for Q4. So
Yeah.
your number
First, a
one.
really good time to quit.
Yeah.
If you want someone to buy your whole inventory, just contact Ken, hustlebeguru.com. Whatever.
So the point is, during this time, Q4, let's say there's so many orders, you're trying to keep up also with listing, shipping, and of course sourcing that you got to add in there as well. But usually what happens, if you're burnt out, you're tired, that's when you start making the most
Making mistakes. Yeah.
Now when you make these mistakes...
And bad decisions.
Exactly. You could be buying stuff you don't normally buy. You're trying to kind of keep up with everything. What happens a lot too is that if you're burnt out, sometimes you ship the wrong product to the wrong person, because if you have
swap labels. Those are
yeah,
the
swap
worst.
labels are really, really common during this time. Another thing too is like not responding to customers when they're asking you questions, because let's say all the time. Imagine during Q4 time.
Anna's business policy.
Hey, where's my shipment?
It's not because I'm burned out, guys.
Yeah.
It's because I'm grumpy.
Because I'm grumpy. So that could be 10x during Q4 time, right? Like, where's my
it
package? And the
probably
next person
is.
is like, hey, can you bundle this with this?
What's the out seam? How blue is this? Will this look good on me?
All right. So don't make this mistakes and get burnt out. You have to have a system in place. Even if you need to hire some help, I mean, if you need to, you definitely should do that. But even another mistakes that come into play are like not even having the right shipping materials, the boxes, the packing materials, labels, things like that. You end up so focused on your actual inventory that you're not even keeping up with the essentials.
Yeah.
So
and then you're scrambling.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like when I think about this one, it is all about preparation, isn't it? Because if you are having to constantly improvise, or you don't have a set process for something, you're wearing yourself out with constant decisions that you shouldn't have to be making. Like, it is literally decision fatigue that is going to take you out, right? And make you go like, oh my gosh, none of this is worth it, right? But it doesn't have to be chaotic. If you've already you've pre-made the decisions and now you just have a set process, then you have to take things as they come, and you'll still have a few, weird, wonky, quirky situations that you have to handle. But that's not in a sea of making 1,000 decisions every day because you don't have a system in place, or because you don't have your shipping supplies stocked up, or because you don't know where your inventory is. Like, all of that is just like unnecessary stress,
Yeah.
Yeah. You shouldn't.
So stop it, you guys.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
And also, one of the things is like, don't take it too hard. Don't take it personally. I think that's one of the things that could easily bug you. And I'm going to throw JC under the bus. This is her. 100%. She's like, I took photos of that properly, babe. How can they say that it's the wrong color? Like, that's the thing. It's like, measurements are included. Why do they say it doesn't fit? I'm like, yeah, obviously because people don't measure themselves.
or their clothing to just compare
right.
it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is for the clothing, right? Or like, or like they didn't know they lost weight, or they gained weight. Like, I was like, like, that's one of the things that you just have to like. It's not worth my peace.
Tell JC, don't get mad, babe. Get even.
Yeah, or ignore.
Don't take it personal. Make it personal. No,
yeah, you start looking at JC starts looking at their address. It's like, oh, it must have been stolen on their porch.
She's just trolling.
Yeah. So, I think I think at the end of the day, it's the best time to sell stuff. The best season to sell stuff. Every bad, I think, will always gonna get outweighed with all the great sales that we're gonna have this Q4. So be scared enough to get you prepared, but once it's there, we just gotta ride the waves. The waves are here.
Yep. So we got a little recap. Number 5 was the takedowns or Veros. Things like that. Number 4 was the returns that come after Q4. Don't get too scared. Number 3 was overselling, especially if you're cross-listing on different platforms. Number 2, shipping delays that you have no control over. And number 1, burnout and not being prepared.
Were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh.
Kenny's done.
Okay, fine. Okay, let me try to formulate it on the fly. Would you rather run out of inventory, like sell everything, or not be able to buy new inventory?
Ken's face.
I'm like, those are the same thing for me. Right? Because I'm thinking like I make money when I buy. you know, like that kind of like but if you put it that way,
I'd rather sell everything.
I'd rather
You'd rather face that fear.
I think we're at the point where we have so much inventory listed. I'm like, sell everything.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
like 15% off. You send me an offer. I'm like, do I really want another $5 on this deal? Like, nah, you getting it.
Yeah.
You getting it.
If somebody offered you like a bulk offer
No.
for your whole inventory, would you do
No,
it?
nobody's getting a deal.
Nobody's getting a deal.
Nobody's getting a bulk deal on me.
Okay. All right.
The most
Not
bulk
trying to
I will
wholesale,
offer
I
would
hear
be
you.
nobody. The most that I would do is probably like Glen's, like we talked about, 10+1. Buy 10 items from my store, you get a one. You know, on my choice. You get a sock.
choice.
You get free
One
socks.
sock.
You
Not
get
even a
free
pair
hat.
of socks?
You get
Okay.
free hat. You get a free hat.
Listen, if
You know?
anybody needs socks, go buy them from Ken.
Go buy. I've been selling socks. It's so fun selling socks. It's like funny. It's funny. Like I'm like a sock sale, you know. Yeah, like I've always laughed at him until I found a really good deal, and I'm like, oh, everybody's getting socks for Christmas.
That's right.
It's a perfect stocking stuffer, right?
Exactly.
Stocking stuffer that is also a stocking.
A sock. Right.
Basically.
Or I'll be like, hey, go bother Glen. He does 10+1 deals. Go find
Yeah.
his store.
Oh my gosh.
Bottom.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think that's all. I just had those crumbs in my brain. I want to sweep them into the podcast before we end.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because also eventually, before we leave, you know how we had issues about sending links.
Yeah.
We may be able to send links in the near future.
We
so-
better be able to.
You didn't
It's
hear.
gotta be.
You didn't hear it from us, but you
gotta be
heard it
coming.
from us. You heard it from us.
Oh my gosh.
So links are gonna be coming, and this is all eBay links. So I could be like, hey, don't bother me. Bother this guy. Send Glenn's
Straight to the store.
Oh,
Straight
yeah.
to his store. Links.
Send direct all the trolls to one store.
Yeah.
No, but that would be handy because sometimes we have the same stuff, and like if I don't have it in a size, I can send them the link to your store and be like, go buy this from my friend Ken instead.
And if Anna doesn't feel like responding, right, we should put an auto response. Just shop from these 2 other stores.
Right.
I don't want to respond to you now. Shop to these 2 stores.
That's right.
So,
Don't buy from me.
Links are coming. But, before we go, we just want to thank you guys. 101. 101st episode. That's kind of hard to say.
101?
Welcome to 101st.
Episode 101.
101.
Why don't you go ahead and
102.
practice for next episode? What's the next one
Yeah.
going to be? 102.
102. I don't like it.
We'll get the
doesn't
hang of
flow-
it.
It doesn't flow like smooth like 99.
You could say
know?
102.
Yeah, but that's like, the English in me.
You
is
could
like,
say 2 again.
oh,
We'll have to
second
discuss this
century.
off air.
Oh, a century and 2.
That's way
Oh.
easier to say than 100.
A century and 2. All right. Well, we just want to thank you, eBay, for sponsoring this podcast, and also Seller Ledger. Make sure you follow them at eBay for Sellers and at Seller Ledger on Instagram. And we will see you on the next episode. Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, it's spooky, but we ride.